So students, class 11th chemistry, unit 9 hydrogen, and the topic is hard and soft water. So first of all, hard water. The water containing bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium is called hard water. Soap, which is actually calcium stearate, when dissolved in water, sodium stearate, when dissolved in water, dissociates into stearate ion and ready to perform its cleaning action. But if it is used in hard water, the calcium and magnesium ion present in hard water connects with stearate ion and form calcium or magnesium stearate. In this way, the cleaning action of soap is restricted due to bonded with calcium and magnesium ion. And this is also called scum or precipitate. Since the soap part is attacked by calcium and magnesium to form precipitate, hence leather or foam is not formed here. That's why hard water is not suitable for cleaning action. Now soft water. The water which is free from bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium is called soft water. In soft water there are no calcium and magnesium ions, and therefore the stearate ion obtained from the soap perform their cleaning action and combines with oily dirt and form foam or leather and perform their cleaning action. So soft water is suitable for cleaning. Now the types of hardness and their removal. Hardness of water is of two types. The first is temporary hardness. Temporary hardness. The hardness arises due to presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is called temporary hardness because this hardness can be removed by simple technique. That's why it is called temporary hardness. So now we will study about the hardness removal technique. So first is boiling. Boiling. When hard water is boiled, the bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium break into carbonates. Bicarbonates breaks into carbonates. These carbonates are insoluble and settles down and can be separated, and the water obtained will be soft. The second method, Clark method. In this method, a small quantity of lime is added to hard water. Lime CaO combines with water to form CaOH whole twice. When calcium or magnesium bicarbonate come to contact of this CaOH whole twice, it converts into CaCO3 and 2H2O. Again, this calcium carbonate is formed. Here bicarbonate is converted into carbonate. Carbonate is insoluble and settles down and can be easily separated. Same reaction also occurs with magnesium bicarbonate. In this way, the temporary hardness can be removed by these two techniques. Now, method for the removal of permanent hardness. Permanent hardness. There are several methods for removal of permanent hardness. First of all, washing soda method. Washing soda, as you know, Na2CO3, when reacts with hard water, the calcium chloride present in hard water reacts with washing soda and converts into CaCO3 plus 2NaCl. In this way, the chloride of calcium is converted into CaCO3, magnesium sulfate plus Na2CO3, again MgCO3 plus Na2SO4. So, by washing soda, these chloride of calcium and magnesium and sulfate of calcium and magnesium are converted into their carbonates. Carbonates being insoluble settles down and hardness is removed. As it is clear that permanent hardness is due to presence of chloride and sulfates of calcium and magnesium, whereas temporary hardness is due to presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. So second method for the removal of permanent hardness is Calgon method. Calgon method. Sodium hexametaphosphate Na6P6O18 is also known as Calgon. This is also written as Na2Na4PO3 whole 6. This is Calgon or sodium hexametaphosphate. When this is added to hard water, the calcium or magnesium ion present in hard water reacts with Calgon and replaces the sodium ions from here. So Na2, Mg2, PO3 whole 6 plus 4Na plus. In this way, magnesium ion or calcium ion replaces the sodium ion from here. So we can say that Calgon has the capacity to bind these calcium and magnesium ions from the hard water with itself. And now Ca and Mg ions are not free in the water to attack on soap, and soap can perform its cleaning action. So this is Calgon method for the removal of permanent hardness. The third is permutate or zeolite method. Permutate or zeolite. This is also called inorganic ion exchanger. Inorganic ion exchanger. Hydrated sodium aluminum silicate is called permutate or zeolite. For the sake of simplicity, these are represented as NaZ. When permutate or zeolite is added to hard water, the calcium or magnesium ion present in hard water replaces the sodium from zeolite, CaZ2 plus 2Na plus. So here you see that all the calcium and magnesium ions are abstracted by zeolite. Now calcium and magnesium ions are not free to combine with soap. So this is also an effective method. Fourth method for the removal of permanent hardness is ion exchange resin. Ion exchange resin. These are actually organic ion exchanger. Organic ion exchanger. Nowadays, this technique is used to remove the permanent hardness. This is more effective than zeolite or permutate method. In this method, a set of ion exchangers is used. Set of cation exchanger and anion exchanger is used. Cation exchange resin is actually large molecular weight compound containing SO3H group. Anion exchange resin are also large molecular weight organic compound containing NH3OH group. These resins are insoluble in water. In this method of removal of hardness, the hard water is passed through two containers. Hard water is passed through two containers. In one container, cation exchange resin is placed. One container contains cation exchange resin. Second contains anion exchange resin. When hard water come to contact of cation exchange resin, all the cations Ca+2, Mg+2, Na+2 and other cations also abstracted by resin with the removal of H+. These cation removes the H+ from resin and these itself are abstracted by cation exchange resin. You can write it as cation plus H resin, M resin plus H, and the water so obtained contains large number of H plus ion, excess of H plus ion, and therefore acidic in nature. This water again passed through anion exchange resin. Here all the anions Cl minus, HCO3 bicarbonate minus and SO4 minus and all other anions are abstracted by anion exchange resin which loses OH minus. So you can write it as all the anions plus OH resin X resin and OH minus. So here all the anions are abstracted by resin and X resin is formed, means resin containing anions and OH minus is liberated. This liberated OH minus neutralize the H plus of water, and in this way the water obtained is free from all the cations and anions. This water is called deionized or demineralized water. The water so obtained is called deionized and demineralized water, which is also used in the lab. So this is all about the hardness, hard and soft water. This is also available in Hindi. So in next